we are in for a very healthy race. 30-second board has been shown to the field. This first heat over 5 laps. Trevor Ashby back there in the yellow Commodore on the third row of the grid, position 5. He's running a slightly softer tyre than he would normally use in the longer distance races. There he is, car number 39, the Lansvale Smash Repairs Commodore, with now 10 seconds to go.
Flag is up, ready for round 1 of the Wilson Fabrics AMSCAR series. And they're racing. Getting away smartly on the inside is Georgie Fury. Richards goes with him. Door handle to door handle momentarily. But the friendly farmer certainly heads to the top of the hill, well clear into this and Skyline. The drop now into Dunlop Loop.
Problems for the Oxo cars. Don Smith didn't get off the grid as Brian Callahan gets all out of shape in car number 47. And Andrew Mediki very slow off the line, and he's well back in the field. There's Smithy, car 34, as George Fury leads the field away from Richards, then Ludwig, Trevor Ashby, Steve, should I say, Finnegan.
Here's George Fury coming down to the left-hander. Clear nicely of Jimmy Richards, then Ludwig Finau. Trevor Ashby is the next one through, followed by Finnegan, then Brian Callahan. Bradley Jones the next one. And of course the JPS BMW team missing Tony Longhurst today as a result of punting the car off the road here during practice yesterday. They come through the top turn now. Work the start finishing straight at Amaroo Park. 1 lap completed, 4 remain in the first 5-lap heat of round 2 of the Wilson Fabric AMSCAR series.
Second time out for Ludwig Finau in car number 12 in the JPS colours at least. Still the rookie of the team. There's Ashby, leader of this series at the moment. 32 points to his credit from a fine run in the first round. 2 points clear of Tony Longhurst, who, as Mike said a few moments ago, got all sideways a bit like that over the top of the hill yesterday. Cleaned up a couple of the tyres and neatly bent the BMW M3.5. They'll go back now and work on that car and have it ready for the next round of the Touring Car Championship. Got the clock on George. They have been very quick with this car. They did 160 laps of qualifying during the week, sorting out tyres. Top 3, George Fury, car 30 from Jim Richards. Ludwig Finau in 3rd, Trevor Ashby in 4th. We'll see what sort of a time George has recorded on his second lap. It was a 52.75. Wilco, they're blistering.
Yeah, certainly are, and just goes to show the great advances. There's George Gibson, Fred Gibson rather.
Who Gibson?
Looking on and pretty pleased with himself because George Fury is doing it just the way he always does, and being pursued by Jim Richards, who's held sway here at Amaroo Park for so long. George in his first outing of the year at the Sydney track. Of course, there will be a round of the Australian Touring Car Championship to be run here a little later on, and that's exactly why George is here.
Georgie Fury leads Heat 1, round 2, the AMSCAR series. And Freddie Gibson and the Nissan team should be very, very happy indeed. They've come onto the BMW home domain, so to speak, to get practice in before the next round of the Shell Ultra Championship in Sydney. That's at Amaroo, June 21st. And George, at this moment, is running away a little from Jimmy Richards as they head up Skyline.
And Ludwig Finau doing a pretty good job to keep in touch with the top 2 now.
Doing an excellent job. He did a time yesterday in practice of 52.7, and a great improvement for him over the first appearance that he made here just over a month ago. You recall, as he ran down this part of the circuit and got in towards the left-hander at Honda, he got all out of shape. Tangled up with, I think it was Andrew Mediki at the time. Came back and was a little disappointed, but he's coming on very well. Frank Gardner very happy with his performance in the car, very smooth and silky.
Bob Holden almost parking his Sprinter in the front of our commentary box, takes his exit from the race, and the action on the track continues with Fury still leading from Richards and Finau. Big gap back now to Trevor Ashby with just 1 lap remaining. So after mixing it with the BMWs here last meeting, Ashby today's finding the competition just a little hot. Up the hill the last time for George Fury. Comfortable break over Jim Richards.
Interesting for Ashby, he said to me just before we came on air that it's the fastest he's ever been around this circuit. He's qualified in his best ever time around the track, and he expected to race quicker than his best ever time. So although he's improved, it's the others who've leapt in the last couple of meetings.
Coming down towards Honda for the final time. Tal Malmo Farmer, Georgie Fury, car number 30. Not having the best of luck really in the Shell Ultra Australian Touring Car Championship of late, overshadowed slightly by teammate Glenn Seaton and certainly by Jimmy Richards. It's all going together well for the Peter Jackson Nissan Skyline team as they head through the Lake Tournament. Coming up to Wonderlick now for the final time. Heat number 1, the 5-lap screamer. Georgie Fury heads out down to take the checkered flag and does it comfortably indeed. He'll pick up the win. Second spot will go to Jimmy Richards in the JPS BMW M3, with Ludwig Finau in the second of the JPS M3s, finishing in third. Trevor Ashby finishes fourth, and plaudits to Georgie Fury. Let's recap the placings for you on the Castrol Oils 8 Oil scoreboard. Fury the winner, Richards takes second, Ludwig is third.